I've had several requests to give my assessment on Tron. It trades as TRX. The easiest way to obtain TRX seems to be through Binance. Tron's front man is Justin Sun. Mr. Sun is a very successful Chinese tech entrepreneur. He's a protege of Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba Group. Sun is the creator of China's version of Snapchat, the Weibo app. He has been featured in Forbes magazine 3 times. The guy has tech development skills and he's very charismatic. Tron has a strong social media presence and growing grassroots promotion. Now, there's been some controversy over plagiarism in Tron's white paper. Mr. Sun publicly stated that all of that was only in the English version, was published by volunteers, and that the Chinese version is the real deal. He was also accused of cashing out a large amount of his holdings of TRX when it spiked to an unexpected high. This has since been shown to be untrue. It would seem that Tron has been suffering FUD attacks along with all other cryptos and can't be faulted on any of that. You may be aware that there was some back and forth between Charlie Lee and Justin Sun on Twitter. It seemed a lot like a frenemies sort of relationship, in that both were figuratively smiling while taking shots at each other. Regardless, all of that is irrelevant to whether or not Tron is a viable platform and a worthwhile investment. Look, here's the straight shot with no chaser, folks. Justin Sun has implied partnerships with Alibaba, and use by a service that's sort of the Chinese Netflix, called Baofeng. These partnerships have not materialized to the extent that many believed, or not at all. But keep in mind that Tron is only a few months old, and is still in the infancy of its development. It's more akin to Ethereum, than Litecoin. It hopes to be a platform for something like a decentralized YouTube, artists directly selling music, smart contracts, and many other uses. Tron has launched their answer to Ethereum's CryptoKitties, called Tron Dogs, and many people think that's fun. I'm not knocking that, you've got to start somewhere. We do know that Mr. Sun has plans to integrate Tron with his own aforementioned Weibo app. There's plans to partner with a service called O-Bike, which is sort of like Uber for bikes, and there's the potential for many more decentralized apps. So here's the bottom line, crypto is in large part a popularity contest. People make these projects work. They have to accept the project en masse, be willing to use it, and promote it. Tron seems to have good support in that respect. I would even say it's got a cult-like following, which in crypto is not necessarily a bad thing. As I said, Tron is very new, so potential has been a selling point so far, rather than real-world use. Some people worry that China will squash Tron. But there have already been evasive maneuvers executed, such as a home office based in Singapore, not China, and a satellite office in California. These are very good signs that Tron will escape the Chinese freedom crusher. However, most of Tron's promise comes from Chinese businesses right now. So that could be a problem, if the Chinese government decides to make it a problem. Pay attention to Tron's popularity or lack thereof, and watch for real-world use case development. These will be major indicators of Tron's strength by the end of this year. Konnichiwa. I'm Sakura Nakamoto, and you're watching Nakamoto Rised. Cryptocurrency news and information.